So we're printing this on a Vandercook Universal 3. There's my image. I'm going to print A to Z, and I'm using Mohawk paper here. You can see the 23 by 35. And so I didn't cut the 35 down. You can see that. That's the whole length of paper is 35 inches. And I cut it to 17 wide. What I've done is I'm going to say A-T-O-Z, A to Z. And I've set the type up here to 1/2 inch for my gripper here. And you can see that the O is going to come out just a little short of the 17.5, which is 30 to 35 inches cut in half. So Jill is going to tape me here doing this, and we're going to try to do this in just one continuous take. I've got the paper. I have done 3 shots at it to try to get the side gauge lined up with what the type is out there, the width of the paper, and that the paper is square here and here. That's got to be the case. You've got to be real careful cutting paper and doing this. So I'm on the Vandercook, automatic Vandercook, and I am going to do this just on manual. So I'm going to want to go forward and print that. So let me ink it. So I'm just going to ink, and I'm just doing it with gray. This is a color we used on a job just the other day. So I'm just going to hand ink this. And the idea is that I can just replace these 2 letters depending on what you're printing. It might be more complicated. I mean, if you had a line of 12-point type and you wanted it to meet on 2 ends, that's really tough. Not totally sure you could do it. I don't care how much trouble you go to. So the the paper's in. It's inked. I've got it on manual, and I'm not using the tapes. When you're running this long and thin stuff, what it'll tend to do is buckle the paper down here. It's just a long sheet of paper to be doing it, and things happen in here. So I'm just doing it on manual, and I am going to just move it to forward, and then I'm just going to hold this against the cylinder. So get out there so you can watch it coming down and hit that. So there it is, and now I can take this paper and just pull it out. Nothing's holding it down. So there's the OZ there. And what I'm going to want to do is do what's called in the printing trade a work and turn. So I'm just going to turn the paper and now print it the other way. So I'm going to bring the rollers back. I'm going to take these out, and you've got to be careful. It's easy to put your type in upside down. So I need to do this A to Z. So I've got my
right there.
A2.
Inkstand.
So I needed to do, and if you look at this up here, just point at this, you can realize that the A has to be close to the rollers. It's close to the rollers. So come back down here. So the A has to be here, and the T has to be here. Uh-oh, forgot about this. The O and the T are 2 different widths, so let's just do that. So this won't be perfectly centered, but that's okay. It'll make its point. You got to really do this kind of stuff thoughtfully. So A to Z. Honestly, I'm not exactly positive what's going to happen right there, but we'll see. Okay? Paper's back in, working turn. So it's turned, put back in. And like I say, I did 3 sheets to start with, trying to make sure that I had the paper the right here, and then shifted the right way. So go back down to the end there. Yes. So a press made to print 24 inches, 35 inches. Size does matter. Enough said? Okay.